Okay, let's have a look at Long Ride Home by Patty Griffin. I have my capo on fret 4. We have friendly chords D, G, A. If you can't remember A, string 4 fret 2, string 3 fret 2, string 2 fret 2. I play it weird like this, but barring string 4 and 3 with my first finger. And you strum from the 5th string down. B minor. Let's do our stair step. B minor, string 1 fret 2, 2 fret 3, 3 fret 4, and you strum from the 4th string down. Adjust my camera, sorry about that. Now this tab looks a little weird because they didn't separate the sections, separate the songs into sections. But it's the best tab I could find. Sorry about that. Up at the top in Blueprint, I added a little on a PDF file here. If you want to do this slidey thing, that cool thing, I wrote out how to do it, and I'll explain more about that. The first slide, okay, so that's all that has to do with the slidey thing that she does in the song. This song happens to have a weird tuning too. We're not going to do it because it's a pain in the neck to tune like 2 or 3 strings every time you play your guitar and then have to tune it back to play some other song. So I'm not going to do that to you. This is a pair apple song, but it's a fast pair apple, meaning down, down, up, pair, apple. Down for pear, down, up for apple. Okay, so let's jump in and we'll talk about what we did here. Kind of soft in the beginning. That seems like a good spot to stop, even though there's not a break in the print there. Where did I stop? Boy, that's hard to see. Flying through the clouds, the sunset has some time to... Well, that ought to be interesting to pick up the video again, but I'll... All right, so anyways, in the beginning, this pair apple thing on D, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the singing starts. Long black limousine, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pair apples, down, down, up is a pair apple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this slidey thing. You start with a D chord, and you go, you strum the D, and then slide, you don't slide your second finger. So after you play D, you have to let the pressure off your second finger. So it sounds like that. See, this finger's free. So strum D, slide up 2 frets, so you end up on string 3 fret 4 and string 2 fret 5 with your 3rd finger. You're just taking the D chord and sliding those 2 fingers up a fret. So you got strum D, slide up 2 frets, then down, up, down. When you're on, fret 4 and 5, and your second finger is just hanging out there. Down, up, down, slide back, and then strum D again. So there's your 7 steps. Strum D, that's step 1. Slide up, step 2. Step 1 and 2, down, up, down. Oops, sorry. Down, up, down. Is your steps 3, 4, 5, and then slide back. That's step 6, and the last strum is step 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot to get that right. Now, the most important thing is when you slide up, not to have any weight on string 1, or else you're going to hear this. You don't want to hear string 1 fret 4. Then you resume the strum pattern after that for 4 times. Shiniest car. Same thing there. You did 4 strum patterns, slide up and back, and do your slide thing, and then 4 more strum patterns on D. Now, if the slide on D doesn't work for you, just do 2 more pear apples on D. So you could do long black limousine. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you can either do the slide in 2 pear apples, or you can do leave out the slide and do 4 more pear apples. Sorry about that. I messed up the number. So long black limousine, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you could do 4 more, or you could do a slide and 2 more, because the slide thing takes up the 2 pear apples, the same amount of time. I'm sorry for all that back and forth there. And then on your G chord, the back of the C, 4 times there. The same thing as line 1 and 2, where it says, she rides as quiet as a dream. Someone dug a hole. 4 times on A, twice on G, twice on D. Same thing on I said goodbye to you. Let's see, ain't nothing. Oh, 3 times in a row, same thing. Then with me riding this car. Ooh, 4 times each on a G and an A. I've had some time to think about it. Oh, that's a G 4 times, D twice, then slide. And then G 4 times, D, slide. Then 2 more times, pear apple. G. Oh, I've had some time to think about you. That's 4 times on G. 4 times on B minor, long, 4 times on A, 4 times on D, 2 more times on D after the slide. Okay, so that helps me out. Put your finger in the wedding band. I think that's where we left off.
Day I took your tiny hand.
Oh, tiny hand, sorry.
Put your finger in the wedding band. Daddy gave a piece of land. Made ourselves the best of plans. 40 years go past and I'm laying in your bed. 40 years of things you say
same as you've already done.
The house as dark as it can be.
Oops.
I go inside and all is silent. It seems as empty as the inside of me.
That's a little different.
Time to think about it. And watch the sunset like a song. I've had some time to think about you all along, all along, all along, right home.
Nope. Okay, so a couple little quirks there. So when I said it's all the same, let's see, from where we picked off, something about the ring. Yeah, tiny hand. One day I took your tiny hand. All that stuff is the same as what you did before that. Up until, let's see, it's on the second page where it's a little bit different. Let's start where it says, and watch the sun sink 4 times, 2 times, then 2 more times after the slide. G, I had some time to think about you. B minor. A 4 times E. G. Oh. 4 times on the word home. 2 slide, and then 2 more times headlights, searching down a driveway. Maybe this is where it's a little different. 4 times on G. Oh, yeah. And then on A, she hangs out like 8 times. I think it's 8 times. And then back to G where it says I go inside and all is silent. 4 times on G. 4 times on B minor. Same thing here. She hangs out on A for a long time. 8 times, and then I've had some time to think about. Okay, that's the same as you've done before. The 4 on G, 2 on D, slide, and then 2 more times on D. Now here you're alternating A, where I'm on the 4 lines from the very bottom. A, 4 times G, 4 times A, 4 times G, A 4 times, and then it gets kind of cloudy and not sure exactly what happens there. And I've listened to it a bunch of times. It's just she's improvising, I think. And then home 1, 2, 3, 4. I just do 4 on D. And then do that again. 4 times a D, slide. And then end like that. This is really fun. I know that's kind of really hard to look at. I wish I could separate that text, but that's... Actually, I got used to it after a while. It's not that hard. So I shouldn't say it's that hard. The hard part is this. And like I said, if you can't do that, 2 pair apples on D will suffice. And you won't lose any time. Okay, so sorry for the lengthy interview. What is this? A video. Okay, so have fun, practice hard, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.